Hey guys, this is Coach Danny with Rock Steady Boxing at Grappling Mastery in Eustis, Florida. I just want to go over some exercises here that you can do at home with no really any equipment needed. That you can do several different ways. You can do each exercise for a minute for like a 10-minute workout. You can do 40 seconds of a workout of an exercise with 20-second rest. There's a lot of different ways you can mix this up, but they're simple exercises that are going to give you some great benefits. Like I said, with minimal equipment needed. So one of the first things we do in our warm-up is torso twist. So this is a great way to get the core warmed up, get the core activated, but also with boxing, this is where all our power comes from in our punches. We want to have a strong core, and we want to have good rotation in our hips and body when we're throwing our punches. So as I'm doing this, I'm activating my core, and I'm also thinking about these could be hooks. I'm throwing them like a hook. I'm keeping them high, at eye level, rotating my body. If I was standing on a straight line, I'm looking that way, and now I'm turning, and I'm looking all the way over here, getting full rotation every time. Okay, this is a great way to warm up. Just do this for a minute. And then you can also, just keeping the same rotation going, change it to a cross. Rotation hasn't changed, I'm just changing the movement of my arms. And now I'm doing a cross. Okay? Now the next one is called YTAs. This is good for opening our back up. When we get up in the morning, a lot of us get up and we stretch like this. Big stretch, feels good. So these exercises are similar to that. We get stuck with our shoulders forward, which changes our posture, makes us slump forward. The YTAs is a good way to work our back muscles and help fix our posture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand shoulder width apart. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit, slightly lean forward, keeping my core tucked in. I'm going to come out to the middle at eye level. I'm going to do a Y, come back to the middle, do a T, come back to the middle, do an A, opening nice and big, back to the middle, a Y, go to the middle, T, to the middle, an A, doing this for just a minute. It's a lot of work. Okay? Now we're going to do Ys. We're going alternating arms. We're going out at an angle. I don't want you to go straight up. I want you to go out on an angle. Alternating arms, just doing Ys. It's really going to get the shoulders burning. Get some good shoulder work in there. You can do this for a minute straight. We've got big circles. Be nice and big. You can go at your own pace. You can go slow, really reaching high. Nice and high, out far, big circles. I like to do 30 seconds going forward, and then 30 seconds going back. Nice and big. You can speed it up if you want, and go a little faster. Or like I said, you can go slow, just really almost like a stretch, dynamic stretch, nice and big. You want to be as big as possible. Nice big movements. Go forward. You can change the timing on this all kinds of different ways. You can go forward 5 times. You can go back 5 times. You can do forward for 30 seconds, back for 30 seconds. Whatever you want to do, make it your own. Okay, now we got some different things we can do for our legs. One thing to start with, get the legs warmed up, is just high knees. Bringing our knees nice and high. Nice and high knees. Okay? Don't worry about going fast. Don't worry about going super high. I just want to make sure you're stable and balanced. Once you feel comfortable, you can try to go a little higher. You can try to go a little faster. If you feel good with that, do the opposite hand. Gives you a little more core activation. And use your hands to give yourself something to aim at. You know, if you put your hand higher, we tend to go a little higher. It gives ourselves something to aim at. Okay? Do these for a minute. Get a lot of work in with that. Okay, now something else we can do. This is similar to a jumping jack. Not everyone's able to do a jumping jack. So what we're going to do is we're going to go outwards. We're going out. We're moving our arms like a jumping jack. I want both your feet to stay on the ground. I don't want one of your feet coming up. Keep both your feet on the ground. You should feel stretching in your adductors. Then we're going to come to the middle and go the other way. Both feet on the ground. Come to the middle. Alternating sides. Okay, this is another great exercise. No equipment needed. Okay, and we got calf raises. These are really good for our stabilizer muscles. A lot of times with Parkinson's, you can be off balance, you go to get up out of the chair, I'm sitting in a chair, and I go to stand up and I start rocking forward or falling forward. So we want to have good stabilizer muscles. And this next exercise works our calves. So we just want to come up on our toes, hold for a second at the top, and come back down. Do these for a minute. You can just do these 10 times. You can do 10 reps. 10 times throughout the day. You've done 100 reps in a day. And you're only doing 10 at a time, so you're not going to hurt yourself doing too many at once. There's all kinds of different ways you can do these. You can do a calf raise and hold for 5 seconds at the top if you want. Just make these exercises your own. Now we're going to do the opposite. These are working our muscles in the back of the leg. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lift our toes up. These are working the muscles in the front of our leg. It's real easy to rock back on our heels. When we're rocking back, we need to bring ourselves forward again. So by lifting our toes up, we're working those muscles in the front of the leg. They're going to help with that. So we're just lifting our toes up. Same thing with like the calf raises. You can hold at the top if you want. Okay? This may seem difficult for some, but that's good. We want to work on the things that are hard. If it was easy, it might not be worth doing. So just work hard. Do a minute. You can do it, just count the reps, however you want to do it, make your own. Okay? Now this is a good one. It's easy to have imbalance in your hips, so this is a good one. You can do it without grabbing something, but if you want to work on your balance, just come here, shoulder width apart. We're going to bring our legs out to the side. We want to keep our hips even. We don't want to be leaning to one side doing this. We want to keep our hips even, just going out to the side. Do a minute on one side, a minute on the other. Working both sides. If you feel comfortable doing it without holding anything, you can do that. Just make sure you work both sides evenly. This is one you can do throughout the day. Just stop throughout the day and do it. You can put your foot down each time and go out if you want. Or you can try to not put your foot down and keep going. However you want to do it. Now some quick little footwork drills you can work at home. One good thing is just going forward and back. Sometimes going back is really hard. So we want to pretend you're stepping over something. We're going forward, nice and high. Getting our knees high like we're stepping over something. And then we're going back, lifting our legs nice and high. Okay? When we're going backwards, I want you to make sure that you step your foot past the other foot. Okay? If I stop even with my other foot, I can fall in all directions. I can fall forward, back, side to side. So I want to have a wide stance, and I want to stop with my foot past the other. Okay? Now I'm more stable for going forward and back, and I'm more stable going side to side. So we're taking big steps forward, stepping past the other foot each time, and going back. Okay? And we can go laterally, keeping a wide stance. Make sure you keep your feet at least shoulder width apart. If I come closer than shoulder width, once again I can fall in all directions. So I want to keep my stance at least shoulder width apart. Going side to side. Now we can get in our boxing stance. Remember, in our boxing stance, we want it nice and wide so we're stable. You should be able to roll a ball between your legs in both directions. Okay? So we're going to go forward, starting with our lead leg, then our rear leg. Lead leg, rear leg, going forward. Then back. Rear leg, lead leg. Rear leg, lead leg. Okay? Go forward and back. When you feel comfortable going forward and back, go to your lead side, and then your rear side. Okay? And when you feel comfortable with that, you can combine them. Go forward, back, lead side, rear side. Keeping a wide stance at all times. Okay? That's a really good exercise you can do, checking your footwork, and we can put this into real life. So if you're standing somewhere in real life, don't stand in position with your feet close together, even where you can fall in all directions. Pay attention to the way you're standing. Widen your stance in all planes of movement. Widen your stance. Make sure you're not going to fall forward or back, left or right. Make sure you're nice and stable. Okay. Another cool little footwork drill to do is heel to toe walks. This may not be easy for everyone, but it's a good one to do. Touch your heel to your toe going forward. Maybe find something to hang on to. And then go backwards, toe to heel. This is a good one. Okay. Those are just some simple exercises, a little bit of simple footwork drills you can do, something that's easy to do at home. Even if you just do 10 minutes of a day, or 10 minutes a day, mix the exercises up, do different ones every day, do the same ones, just make it your own. But try to work at home, don't just work when you're at the gym, work at home too. These are all easy, effective exercises to do at home. If you do have a little bit of equipment, just real quick, some bands are really good to use. There's all kinds of exercises you can do with bands. Even if you just grab it evenly in the middle, you come out here, you want to pull your shoulder blades back, try to put them in your back pocket, and then you're just coming out into the middle. This really helps open up the back, working the back muscles. This is a great one to do. But with bands, you can do all kinds of things with these. You can come here, you can do curls. There's all kinds of things you can do with bands. You can do some shoulder raises. These are really good, cheap pieces of equipment to get and do all kinds of things with. Like we did the torso twist earlier, you can get anything that's weighted. I like a medicine ball. You can do a lot with these. Anything that's weighted around the house, you don't have anything special. Have to have anything special. Hold it out in front of you and rotate. Getting 4 rotations towards that wall, just rotating your torso. You can have a foam roller, some good core exercises to do at home. If you have a foam roller, there's anything like this. You can use a medicine ball, there's ab rollers. But you can just sit on your knees here. You can walk this out and pull it back in. Good core exercise. Go out and in. You're also going to get a stretch in your lats. If you don't have anything, you can even just walk your hands out and then walk them back up. Okay? And another one, you can come down here and just do some hip ups. Come all the way up and down. Up and down. You can hold it at the top for a second if you want. Come down slow. Up. Down. If you have any of these wobble boards, these are really good for balance. You can put them up to a wall, once you balance. You can use them in the push-up position. Work your core that way. All kinds of different things you can do with these. Once again, guys, these are just some quick exercises, things you can do at home with minimal equipment. Everyone, have a good day. Stay healthy.